Hi everyone, this is Sky here. I just wanted to welcome you and acknowledge you for joining me here, talking about my twin flame journey that I'm currently experiencing right now. And I just wanted to share with you what I'm going through, just so that some of you may have a look into what twin flames are going through right now in the Twin Flame Collective, and to just sort of see what it's like in your situation, and to help you maybe to think that you're not alone, or that you're not going crazy, or that you're going through something really normal, and that a lot of twin flames are experiencing this in the Twin Flame Collective as right now. So to start, I just wanted to say that being in a twin flame relationship is very, very challenging and difficult, yet it's the most exquisite love that you can ever imagine. And being in union at one point was really amazing, and also very challenging as well. But it's like a different love that you've ever experienced before. There's so much of a connectedness within you both in your relationship that transcends any other relationship that you've ever had. There's so many commonalities, is that a word, between you, and it feels like you've known this person for eons. Like you just have this sense of comfortability with each other, and it really is like coming home. So I'm pretty sure those of you who have clicked onto this video already know what that is and what it feels like. So I'm just going to talk about like the challenges that I've been coming up against lately regarding my twin flame journey. So a lot of things that have been coming up are a lot of triggers, which I found to be very, very confronting, and really I was taking things really personally, which I don't think that we're supposed to do, because what our twin is going through is so much more than we can ever imagine. The pain, or like the lessons, or the spiritual growth that they're experiencing is very real and very tough on their end. And like it is for us, it's the same thing for us, because we are mirrors. We are essentially mirrors to each other. We are mirroring each other's lessons that we are both learning, and we are kind of growing at the same rate as each other. And it's kind of it's like we're going, if you're in separation, it's like you're going on the same path but just like separately, and it's very confronting, because your twin will trigger you like no other person, and will call you out on stuff that you think you can hide, but they see it plain as day. And you also will see things that your twin, like you would call out your twin too, because you see things that they think that they can hide, which they really can't. And it's like we are constantly being shown by our twin the things that we need to work on, and to heal, first of all, to recognize, to heal, and then release. It's very, very hard, because it forces you to really look deep into yourself, like, and you get to be confronted with the things that you don't want to look at. And it's so hard to take these lessons on, but when you do, it's the most amazing thing, because when you get triggered, it's actually like my friend Liz from Guided by Angels on YouTube says, what triggers you heals you. And I find that with all the triggers that, like, there's so many triggers, like left, right, and center, and it feels like you don't have an opportunity to breathe because they're just bam, 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 like they're just being shown to you, and you feel like, oh my God, like this is a lot and this is too much, forget about it, I'm not gonna continue with this twin flame journey, screw it, I'm done, because it's so hard to look at yourself and all the things that you need to heal and release. These are deep inner child wounds that really need to come to the surface and really recognize them and not take it personally that, oh, like there's something wrong with me or my twin is being so mean. No, it's not that. It's actually a gift from your twin to you to allow you to see the things that really need to be brought up to the surface and healed. Because there would be no other way for you to find these things out if it weren't for your twin. Because the twin is actually your catalyst for spiritual growth. And you wouldn't do it if it was anyone else. Say somebody were to trigger you, like your sister or your brother or a friend or some cab driver on the street. You're not going to do the work. You're not going to change to be better, because like, why would you? You know, that's not enough of a catalyst or an impetus to really grow and change. So and by having it shown to you by your twin, it makes it more like, oh my God, like, yeah, I really have to look at this and heal it, because it's like, they're your inspiration. It's not even like you're doing it for them, it's for yourself. And to really see that, you know, you can get through these things that you have to heal, these deep inner child core wounds that really need to be addressed and looked at and healed. And once you do let them go, you won't be triggered by them anymore, and you'll see that, because you would have recognized it. And if they happen to come up again, that means that the next time that comes up, it's not going to be as painful as it was the first time around. And trust me, they are painful AF. Yeah, it's really tough to it feels like when you're being shown something that you need to heal, like a core wound. Like, I can give you an example for my own self. For example, abandonment and rejection are really big core inner child wounds for me, and it feels like someone looked into your heart and found the deepest, darkest things that are the most painful things for you, and kind of like brought them to the surface and showed it to you, and they're like, here, fix this. And you're like, no, screw that. I'm not doing that. I'm not looking at that. I'm not wanting to feel that, because everything on this twin flame journey is about feeling, and it's so deep, and it's like exponentially, you feel everything on an exponential level. Like, if you think you feel them with regular people, with your twin, it's like a million times more worse, or like more evident, or more something that you have to clear and release. I do a lot of, when I see something that I have to clear and release, I have to really figure it out first and say, okay, why am I feeling so triggered? What is it that's making me so upset right now? And you just have to really look. And I'll give you an example. Well, not a specific example, but sort of an example. But okay, so feeling rejected or feeling abandoned, that's one of the big ones for me. And the thing is to really stop yourself in the moment and be like, okay, I'm getting triggered and my twin flame is showing me this, so I gotta look at it and figure it out and release it and heal it. So it's funny because when you're in the moment, it's really hard to like stop and think, okay, wait, this is a trigger. You just feel angry or upset or sad or hurt or misunderstood or just not heard. So what you have to do is immediately recognize it and think and say, okay, this is why I'm feeling this. This is why it hurts so much. This is why I'm being triggered. This is why it feels like it does, because it's a trigger that my twin is showing me that I need to heal and release. So so when I figure that out, that it's something that, okay, that my twin's showing me this, not to take it personally. And I actually use a tapping EFT, tapping technique to clear out those deep wounds and feelings of, I guess, inadequacy or rejection or what have you. So I just use the tapping to release those feelings of that are being brought up by my twin. So that really, really helps. And even a few rounds of that would actually help lessen that and just keep going with the tapping, because it really helps you to release the emotion. That's why it's called emotional freedom technique in EFT. Yeah. So that's just what I've been going through lately, and I just have to realize to not take it personally and I realize that I've been feeling a lot of guilt and feeling wrong and bad, which I shouldn't, because although this is both our journeys, it's some things that are also triggered within our twin, is that things that are also mirrored within us. So just so you know, don't take things personally. Really recognize when you're in the moment that, okay, wait, why am I so upset? What's the trigger here? What's making me feel so upset? And really try to look and see, okay, this is something that I can work through and actually get through and heal and release. So I think that's all I wanted to say today. Thank you for joining me here. I really want to acknowledge you for being here, and actually really, really acknowledge you for being on this twin flame journey, because you can easily say, screw it, I'm done. I don't want to do this. It's too hard. It's too painful. It's too painful, because it really is. And it's not that your twin is being mean or making life hard for you. They're actually being a gift to us, because they're showing us our deepest core wounds that really need to be healed and released. So don't feel that you are, not doing the right thing by being in this relationship, because it's tough. It is tough, and it's not like an ordinary relationship where you just, everything is harmonious and honky-dory and everything is great, because it is work. But once you are clear and you've healed all your core wounds and you're back into union, that's when the magic happens. That's what is ultimate bliss. And it's not only just to be in a romantic relationship, it's actually to serve the planet. So once you heal all your core inner child wounds and you get into union eventually, when you work out all your stuff and that your twin no longer triggers you, that's when you get to be harmonious, and that's when whatever your twin does will not trigger you. And that's what I'm hoping to get to. I won't get triggered by anything, because I would have been healed of those wounds. And we're doing a service to the planet, because all around us, twins are making their way to each other and getting closer and closer to union. And it's really not an easy journey. Really, it's really tough. But I just want to say from the words of my friend who's going on his own journey as well. His name is Zach, and he is another YouTuber who's sharing his twin flame journey. His name is you could find him on YouTube under the Divine Masculine, Zach F. As he says, don't give up on your twin, even though it may seem hard and some days you just want to quit this. Don't give up, because ultimately we are meant for each other and we're meant for union, and it's a bigger purpose than just being in a relationship. It's more of a service to the planet. We have a lot of work to do as light workers and part of the Twin Flame Collective. We are helping others to join into union as well in their own journey as well. So keep going, keep being strong. I know it's tough, but you got this, and you're not crazy. If you think that you're the only one out there who's going through this, you are not. I'm here to say that there's so much support out there. I get a lot of support from my sister, who is on Instagram. She is Twinflame_innerchild_journey. Check her out. She's amazing. She's got a wealth of guidance and knowledge and healing. She does healings for everybody, and to help you get into union with your twin flame. And also guided by angels, Liz and Blue Eyes Tarot, which is, his name is George, and they are both twin flames. I watch them on YouTube all the time. And of course, Queen of Light 1111, who's amazing, and also Mystic Moon, and also Sister Moon Tarot. So thank you to all of those YouTubers who are just phenomenal in supporting the Twin Flame Collective. That's probably the reason why I'm okay right now, is because I get guidance and answers for what I'm going through them. So if you're ever on the journey and you think that you're alone, you are not alone. So please make sure that you know that, and that we love you, and we're here rooting for each other, we're supporting each other, and it's going to be amazing once everyone is in union, and once we've conquered all our inner child wounds and healed them and released them, and then love can actually happen. But love is always there. So thank you for joining me. I really want to acknowledge you on this amazing journey. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll talk to you soon. I'm sending you so much love, light, and bright blessings to you.